We're playing a game. Play a game.
Are you hating, bro?
Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast. It's the Channel Black Podcast.
Come tell your people.
It's the Channel Black Podcast. 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 It's the Channel Black Podcast.
We ain't in this thing, man. Whatever you gotta do to finish something.
Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off.
Stop being a hater. Welcome back to the Channel Black Podcast.
Really music.
You got your boy L.Greene. You got your boy Corey C. Controversy C.
I'm not a boy, so let's say that no more.
Boy is the right racist word, daddy. Yeah, Mike, you sound like Michael from Good Times right now.
We got your boy D. Irv in the place.
You need to get a shirt that says honky.
That's what my shirt gonna say, man.
Welcome back to the Channel Black Podcast. South Florida's very own voice to discuss all things black from a male point of view. Three kings, three different opinions. All right, so we jumping right in on a topic we started discussing on last week. We're going to let y'all hear it, and we'll discuss this right after. Tell me what y'all think.
I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not diametrically opposed to anybody on the panel. I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South. We're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt? Let's hands down. Who shoots on a regular basis, meaning once or twice?
He say who shoot on a regular basis.
Can you see how many hands? Who farms and grows their own food right now? Hands down. You ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified in this city. And you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because I've lived in this neighborhood long enough to know when 2 out of every 5 yards had a garden in the back. I'm old enough to know when the Muslim community was the strongest security force and their own food force in this community. Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revolt shit. You don't feed yourself. You don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prepare your own meat. You don't own your own land. You don't have a seed growing in your window. So when you think about revolutionaryism and you think about fighting and dying in the street, you ain't shit if you can't feed your children. You ain't nothing if you can't teach your children to hunt. I've been hearing this revolutionary talk all my life. All my life, I've been seeing leaders get before me and tell me how much of a strong warrior. And just like the United States Army, just like the military, I've seen their words send black boys out to die in the street fighting and arguing with police. You have no win. He was innocent and he got 19 years. His mama couldn't afford the right lawyer. His dad didn't know a senator. You have no wins. How many of you practice a martial art today? Who practices a martial art today? How many boys are practicing a martial art in your community today? Today. That's what I'm saying. We not ready to fight. You say fight back, fight the police. The police are trained to shoot. They're trained
to play the whole thing. But that's definitely a snippet of what I don't say ignited us talking last week. But it was definitely some content that we definitely wanted to jump in on. So
his voice moved me. I was about to send my tithes about that.
Sometimes the truth though is a hard pill to swallow, boy.
That's crazy.
I mean, what you think, Greene?
Like I just said, sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow, and
you agree with everything, or is there anything you disagree with what he said?
Or to an extent.
What can you disagree with? Where do we feed ourselves? Where are we growing our own foods? Where are we teaching our kids how to camp, how to hunt, how to fish to survive if need be the case? Like everything we get is through the system.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of black people can fish, honestly, because that's like a.
I mean, I can fish. I'm an angler. I ain't talking about me though.
That's like a hobby.
Teach a man to fish.
For black people, like Like a lot of grandfathers and fathers taught their sons how to fish.
When we were younger,
But there's
that
more
was a
to it
hobby.
than that,
But
though.
when you look at it now, brothers, it's more cell phones and tablets and electronic things. They ain't really out doing anything out in nature. I mean, you have to force them to play sports most times. You have to force them to do this. You have to force them to do that.
But playing sports, other than learning how to work with people, being a team,
Athleticism.
yeah. But what is that? Unless you're gonna be a
If you're
professional,
gonna be a hunter, you gotta have.
that's what I'm saying though. But it's other stuff that's necessary for your life than sports. Like what Killer Mike was saying, he didn't say nothing about sports. He was like stuff that is basic to your life. Yeah, basic to your life.
If you're gonna reject and revolutionize against the white oppressors, I'm sorry. How the hell you gonna feed yourself while you going to war with these people? How you gonna go to this white man's bank and say I'm clocking in when you going to war with this man? So if you're gonna go to war with these people, be able to feed yourself, be able to still pay your bills. So we don't have any black people to give us opportunities.
What you mean? Hold on. What does give me opportunities though?
I mean, if you're looking for a job, you need somebody to give you a job.
Why you can't? I mean, not saying that. Mind you, what I'm saying is, in a dream world, in a dream world, you'd want to be able to provide.
Well, we're not in a dream world.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. We can't do this stuff without them. When I say we can't, they have us in a position where we're so comfortable relying on them that you can't go against what they got going on. Otherwise, they shut off everything. You don't have nothing.
I don't know statistically what I'm about to say, but majority of us live in apartments.
That is your opinion.
Majority of us are fucking renting.
We're not in. Well, okay.
Especially the millennials.
We're not in an apartment now.
I know. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So you can't say majority.
But I'm saying, but majority of us, I'm speaking for like millennials, and a lot. We're renting. We're not owning. Even when you own, like a lot of people, lose their property.
Aren't they teaching that these days? Like when I was in school, when I was in economics, they taught us to go out, buy a house, pay mortgage, rent. You just throwing your money away. Yeah. But now my daughter's coming home telling me after being a freshman for a year is they're telling her rent. Don't get a mortgage. Don't buy and stay. Rent because you never know when you're gonna be uprooted to leave. So is the system crazy. Now so crazy that you can't even have any stability?
I think
you can't even get comfortable. There's no. I understand you can't work for 30 years anymore, like in the same job. That's rare now.
I feel like school is an extension of TV.
TV?
School is an extension of TV. They're programming you to think what they want you to think. Who the fuck writing up these curriculums?
I agree with that because half of the shit that's being taught in school shouldn't be taught because bitch, you don't use none of that shit when you get out here in these streets. What they should be teaching was how to balance your checkbook, What they should be teaching us how to balance your checkbook, how to build your credit, how to maintain and make money or whatever the case may be to establish yourself. What they teach you is go to school and get yourself more in debt.
Yeah, and when I say school is bullshit, I forgot what state it is, but if you look it up, the state is requiring kindergartens they're trying to teach kindergartens that there's like over 15 genders.
15 genders.
Over 10 or 15 genders. They're trying to teach kindergartens that. And they're trying to put homosexuality in the curriculum for the elementary schools.
All right. I think we talked about this before, but I feel like you gotta, so you have to, but there are so many there's people they don't feel a man or a woman, so you gotta cater to them people. I mean,
say it again.
There are people that don't identify themselves as a man or a woman or whatever they identify themselves as, and you do have to cater to those people. I don't.
How's that when black people not getting catered to?
Oh no, I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. I'm just telling you that I understand why they do it. I'm not telling you that they should or shouldn't. I'm just saying I understand what. Remember I think we was talking about that before with a movie.
Bullshit. What the fuck is African American?
Hold on, but think about this though. We was talking about that with a movie when you were mad because. Hold on. Let me get my point first before then you could jump on it. You say whatever you want. We was talking about before with I think it was a Toy Story movie, and you was like, why they got somebody that's gay? Why? What's the guy? Andy got to be gay, and I was like, Andy,
Woody, California.
And you was like, why? I was like, well, hold on. I'm sure they want to appease everybody. So if we have this character who these kids can relate to that don't feel this way, they feel this way.
Is that not the problem with the world right now? Though? Is that how they trying to make us accept
But it's what I'm saying. It's like they forced.
I'm saying not right or wrong. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I understand what they're doing.
Putting the shit in kids' movies.
You got to understand.
California is going to teach kindergarten kids 15 genders.
Yeah, that's the state then. What the
15? What other genders are there?
You
a man or a woman?
I wasn't there. I wasn't in school for that time. I ain't learned that.
Ain't like you fucking Spider-Man or something. I'm not saying that I'm trying to practice.
So now,
what the fuck is 15 genders?
We got Marvel heroes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? So when it came to the Woody situation, like black people, we made a stance and we want to see us in movies, right? Mm-hmm. But you can't help being black. You come out whatever color you are.
Oh, now you finna give me. I know what you finna say. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
I know what you think I'm gonna say. I know what you think I'm gonna say, but that's not what I'm finna say.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let. I know I'm about to disagree.
You think I'm gonna say, oh, being gay is a choice?
That's what you, because you always say that.
Yeah, I did say that, but hearing some stories about,
it's not.
But that was my. I feel like it was a choice.
For some, I don't think. Oh,
you can't. In my opinion, I feel like it was a choice because it's your choice to do the behavior. You can be gay. You can be gay, but it's your choice to act out those feelings, right?
I still feel some people could be born that way too, man.
I'm not gay, so I can't say.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
What you think, Green? I can't say what they feel, what they,
I don't give a damn what you is. Keep it to yourself, man. I don't need to know.
I mean, but to each, but hold on, but you
to each his own. Keep it to yourself. I don't need to know.
Think about it. If they out, like, if you out with your significant other, whether they male, same sex as male or female, and they see you, they're not trying. But I'm saying, hold on, bro, you can't. That's like saying you don't want you to do the same thing too.
They're not trying to get what every person they see, but
don't get me wrong, good hand, baby.
What you mean?
Because I want to see that shit, man. Kids,
come on. But then that's like they want to show that.
That's what's confusing the kids now. That's why California got to teach them motherfuckers about 15.
That's why I don't like it. It's like they forcing them down the kids' throat.
15 fucking. What other
people that's not that's like that? How you gonna be like keep it to yourself?
Give me 4 genders.
Exactly.
Shit,
give me 4 genders.
Give me 3.
I can't. I can't tell you.
I know male, female from birth till now.
Right. I don't know no one.
Now they done added 13 more.
I don't know.
Yeah,
they cloning bitches?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
I can't answer that.
That's crazy.
California cloning bitches, KFC cloning chicken.
Hey, they still got KFC. I ain't see KFC in a minute.
It's a KFC right down the street.
Cloning chicken.
I think I shut down a long time, years ago.
Whatever. Well, like we were saying, to conclude our conversation, the revolution. If we trying to fight a revolution without any plan B as far as employing ourselves, plan B, whatever. Employing ourselves or growing our own food on our land. Most of us don't have land, so what the fuck you gonna grow your food?
What you mean? But you, like he said, you ain't got nothing in your windowsill.
But you talking my land though, but
you put something in the windowsill.
Even if we had land and grow,
fuck, I'm grow a watermelon inside the house.
I'm saying stuff you could do.
But that is possible though.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I work in an environment that makes that possible. So yeah, it is possible. You can grow within, and I'm willing to teach whoever wants to learn. Trust that. Whatever you want to grow, hey,
what you growing?
Green.
I promise myself.
Everything's gonna blossom.
I promised myself before we did this next episode, I was gonna have something in the windowsill, and my week just did not allow it. But I promised before the next episode, I'm gonna have a plant or something planted in my windowsill because I want to teach my boys at least something. I mean, we out there fishing.
I got the soil. I got the nutrients, the soil.
No, that's not.
I'm gonna start. I really want to start a workshop on weekends to show people how to grow different vegetables.
I got a vlog coming out.
Vegetables, peppers, maybe a cucumber here to get you some eggplant. Oh yeah,
you want eggplant, cucumber, something.
That's what you want.
See, bro, you always come with that.
Ready for it?
You always come with that.
Oh boy,
sounds like you're ready for it,
bro. I ain't talking about growing up cucumbers and eggplant.
I say grow. I ain't say hey, whatever you want to do with it out there, that's on you. If you're doing the cucumber challenge, that's on you.
Hold on, sidebar real quick, because I feel like I keep seeing people talk about it. What the hell is a cucumber challenge?
You ain't seen this
that's the real challenge? I thought you was
ain't seen this either?
No, what is it?
Man,
I keep seeing people talking about we got
cucumbers are under attack.
Well, what's
they doing?
the cucumber?
What?
They put them in their ass or something?
No.
What is
they trying to suck them down?
They slobbing them down like I'm finna show you right now. Go ahead, keep the party going.
Let me check the new talent we got going.
No, I'm gonna tell you like this. I follow Stick from Dead Press, and he was like, instead of doing these cucumber challenge, why don't we chop this up? And he put it on a salad, and he was like the benefits of cucumbers, and I was like, okay, cool. But I was like, well, hold on, what? There's a cucumber challenge.
What's the cucumber?
I used to take time to look into it.
Just sucking them?
They eating they are performing fellatio on cucumbers.
So they can get real models.
If cucumbers could pay rent, bitch. Cucumber lucky, man. I mean, getting slide on like that, they ain't got to do no work, no nothing.
That's crazy, right there, man.
All right, my fault. I ain't mean to take y'all down that rabbit hole, but I had to know.
Get back and kill
I mean, I'm definitely not.
Killing some mics, all right.
I'm not really into the stuff like that.
I agree with everything Killer Mike said. Like that was some. Like I did. I was about to give some money to the.
He was waiting for it. Has to play
Wait for the offer to come around.
Like they be like yes, and stand. I was like damn. That was some real shit right there though. But
I agree. What about the It's more stuff he talked about. We kind of cut the video short. We didn't want. I mean, listen. I want y'all to check the video out too. It's like I said, if you just type in Killer Mike Ask ASKS.
What else he said in the video?
And he was talking about. He was basically saying some stuff about if we don't unify, like when people get arrested. Why don't I'm sorry, not arrested. If you get a speeding ticket, everybody don't pan together and just come together and just not pay the speeding ticket, so we could find some different kind of reform on how they do stuff. You just pay your ticket and keep it moving. He was like, if we all got together and say we not gonna pay these speeding tickets because
we just gonna have to suspend license.
No, that's what I'm saying. But there's a way that I'm saying, but the way he put it,
spoken like
I'm not saying it. I'm
not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't really say nothing. Just say officer on your shirt, bro.
First of all,
I mean, you can't really say too many things.
First of all, I'm saying like that's not gonna do any good.
No. But I'm saying he said it more elegant.
That goes back to a post I made that says the people don't know their true power. We give these politicians and these people so much power over us, bro.
But that you can't change.
No. I'm saying that's something he said. But basically,
so you don't think if they sent 1,000 people a ticket and 1,000 people came back to them and say, "We not paying this shit," and then they send 1,000 more people that same ticket, and 1,000 more people come back to them and say,
"Maybe that."
You ain't gonna say.
That's what he said.
But that's unity.
That's what I'm saying.
But we'll never have that. It'll be like $9.95, and then it'll be $5. Like, no.
How many marches we had saying stop killing us? Did anything change? We still getting killed
because we got to stop marching and start putting hands.
No. I think the marching.
I'm more Malcolm than Martin right now, bro. I'm more Malcolm than Martin right now, bro.
The marching is
violence, not gonna do anything.
No. The marching is cool. It's to get the attention, but it's what do you do after
boycott? The pockets. You attack the pockets.
But that's what they not willing to do. That's what we're not willing to do is attack their pockets. We ain't willing to stay out their stores because as Killer Mike just informed us, we are caught up in their system.
We ain't got nothing.
We can't do shit for ourselves.
We ain't got no Walmart.
We ain't got no Walmart.
We can't.
But they working on it. Though.
We can't do it for ourselves.
I'm a shop. I mean, I see it on. I
do be on Walmart.
Hold on, I do be on IG, and it's a brand right now.
Why you think they shut down? Take the time.
Let me find it for sure and tell you.
We was doing it for ourselves and thriving with it. Which is why they always come in when we show them we don't need us and shut shit down to put it to install their system.
You know what happened? A lot of the black people start complaining. Mind you, we gotta stop.
Black people always
we gotta stop saying, "Oh, white people shut." No, black people will shut you down before white people shut you down because they feel like, "Oh man, I'm about to go back to the white folks community because it's way better." How many times have you ever heard somebody saying, "Oh, the McDonald's in a nice neighborhood is way better than McDonald's in the hood"? It's the same shit.
I don't eat that shit anyway. Stay away from that shit.
I hear that all the time. Well, I gotta go where I had to get some good service. You gotta go to a white people neighborhood.
That's the problem. Maybe if you treated the people in your neighborhood a little better, they'll serve your ass a little better. Stop going there with a damn attitude like
WeBuyBlack.com.
Yeah, We Buy Black.
That's gonna be a big store or something.
I mean, they working on having right now it's online, but they working on having a supermarket with all black.
Can I be honest?
Go ahead. Go ahead and shit on it.
Let me be honest. No, I'm not shitting on it.
Go ahead and shit on it.
I'm not shitting on that. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't like going to Walmart because it's so ghetto.
Okay. So you think this is gonna be ghetto?
I shop at Target.
Okay.
The reason I shop at Target is because
so bougie.
Listen, I'm not a part of the black bourgeoisie.
Go ahead.
But that's not what I'm
sorry.
saying.
You don't shop at Target. You shop at Target. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm saying like when you go to Walmart, it's a whole bunch of lines with two registers open, and you got babies crying in the background.
What you mean? That's any way you go.
Saying, like you don't hear that shit at Target. I'm saying.
What you mean?
I'm telling you, like, listen. I go to Target. I feel like I'm in paradise. I'm like, it's clean. All the buggies work. It's a little bit more expensive, but like it smell better. Walmart got shit on the floor. the ghetto.
Which Walmart you going to?
All of them, bro.
No,
I
I can't agree with that.
No, man.
Because I just went to a Walmart today and it was actually pretty
You
peaceful.
probably ran the right time. What time you went?
This morning?
Yeah. Go after.
Actually
Go
very
afterwards.
peaceful.
Afterwards.
Everything was in place.
Yeah.
All the honkies were waiting.
So they just open.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Walmart either, but
Happy honkies
You
in
don't
the
shop at Walmart.
that's not my cup of tea. I mean,
You shop at Publix. You don't shop at Winn-Dixie. You get what I'm saying?
Fuck,
Like,
that's not even
when
Winn
Dixie
Dixie
and
West
Walmart, we're the
Coast.
black grocery store. What black grocery
That's
store
what we-
can
that's
I
what
go
I'm saying. I
to?
know they
That's what I'm trying to do.
Albertsons black? Was that?
No, I don't think it
No,
was.
yeah.
I have to research that.
No, I don't think so.
But I don't think it was.
I'm saying no with no information.
But yeah, where the black
Yeah,
grocery
it's chicken.
stores at? That's where I
I'm just
want to
saying.
be at. That's where I want to be spending my dollar.
I hope that We Buy Black is not gonna be like flooded with ghetto people to the point where the point where you gonna want to shop. You know what I'm saying? But take that shit off, Green. See, I can't.
I like how you gonna throw him all the way under
All
the
the way
breast.
under the butt.
All the way under the butt.
He
And
said,
back up.
and he said all the way under the breast.
It's all the way under the bus. I know your
He
mind.
said all the way on the breast. But no, I'm saying
You over here eating chicken in front of the podcast. Eating this chicken breast on the podcast.
that was the last one. That was the last podcast.
That's
but
cool.
I'm saying like, if it's like that, then like that's not something I want to shop at.
I feel you. I mean, you want a comfortable.
Right, I don't want to have to feel like I want to have to pack my gun to go to Walmart.
But you want to support.
Yeah, I want to support, but I don't want to feel like I got to pack my gun to go to Walmart.
Hold on, think about this.
Try me.
But think about this: if there was a store and all the merchandise, all the items in that store was black owned, you can't tell me you wouldn't wait in line to pay for whatever.
I don't want to wait in
had.
line nowhere.
But I'm saying, see, again, that's what Killer Mike was talking about right there.
No, I'm saying
That's exactly what he was talking about.
Okay, but why every time we gotta support a black business, we always gotta sacrifice some shit?
What you? Cause that's what. How else can the black business thrive?
That's my point. That's my point. It's like
so it got to be more convenient for you. It got to be an online store as well as
yeah, it should be. Why can't it be online?
I mean, it is now. Do you support it?
I ain't even heard about it.
I do.
Right,
I got
told
to
you.
say from the first.
No, mind you, I'll shop online, but I'm not going there. If they do some Postmates type shit, or
All right, check out We Buy Black.
We Travel Black to
They
carry my
send it
shit,
to
then
you.
I'll do that. But I don't want to go to no stores and when I gotta,
They got everything on We Buy Black.
They send it to you. Everything you need.
I hope they gonna promote our shit like we doing this too. But
Hold on. I mean, listen. We trust me. I'm telling y'all now. I know we 22 minutes into this podcast. We doing this for free right now. We gonna promote you for free right now. But eventually, we do, hope to be able to take on some sponsors once, because we're not there yet. We know we knew what the podcasting game. We still
how you want to say
I want to say that shit.
we hope to definitely,
Where my money? I need cash.
we want to make sure that you understand that we can be a benefit to your business. Like I said, we're not there yet, and we're trying to get the followers up. We're trying to get better. So once we get better, then we'll work on getting more followers and more views and all that other stuff. We're still learning the podcasting, but eventually we do want to have sponsorship. So we are saying these we try not to say too many businesses that but stuff that we really support and we really do use. I don't mind putting them out there because we want to support black business. That's what this podcast is all about. So my fault. Go ahead, Corey. You was talking about Killer Mike and what you thought about what he was saying. And you was ready to put some coins in the collection plate.
Put some coins in the plate. No, I mean, all in all,
That boy do be preaching.
He not saying nothing that was that I need to reiterate on. He not saying nothing that I need to.
But it looked like in the video, people was ready to walk out.
I didn't see I didn't see that part, but
He was ready to walk out.
No, I say some people. There were some people that
because some people don't want to accept the truth. Like some people think they know. Some people think they know everything. Some people think, we do got this. Just because you got money doesn't mean we got money. Just
We
because
got money though.
no,
As a people, hold on. As a people, because as a people,
money.
hold on. Why? All right, tell me this.
We do,
Just
bro.
think about this. Hold on. Why do they market to us so hard if we don't have the money?
Because
we
we
get
the
the money
biggest
from them and
consumers on
give
the
it right
fucking
back to
planet.
them.
That's why.
We don't. If we supported our own the way we supported them. Think about this: Gucci, Louis, all these other brands that we ain't promoting, but I'm saying all these brands. Who you think they get all the majority of their money from? It ain't from their counterparts. All right, so hold on. If we don't have money, how we keep promoting them? How we keep building their businesses when we could build our own?
So if something costs $50 and I buy it for $48, that's all I got. How the fuck I got money?
What you
As soon
mean?
as I get the money, it goes back out.
Oh, hold on. My point. That was my point. You got money, but you spend it on different. You spend it on what you feel you want to spend it on. I'm not telling you. I'm not trying to tell people to spend money on what they spend, what they should spend their money on. But what I'm telling you is, we have money coming in. We could invest it. We could put it in different avenues instead of. I know people probably not gonna like what I'm about to say. Instead of buying rims or putting candy paint on your car, having the biggest TV in a little apartment, like we could spend our money in different ways, put it in different investments, supporting. I put it like this: we got friends that's trying to do businesses. We don't hit the like button. We don't share nothing. We don't send nothing to nobody. Hey, check out my boy business or my girl business, my friend business. Check them out. But we'll go out there when Nike first come out, or when the Jordans just coming out. Hey, check out my Jordans. We promoting that. We want to come on. That's why, in my opinion, that's why where we are still, because we can't unify and promote our stuff or do our stuff together in order to benefit everybody. We'll promote everybody else.
When you saying money, I'm not talking about a paycheck. I'm talking about after this paycheck, or between when you pay your rent. After you pay your rent, and when you get paid and you pay your rent, can you go back into your savings and pull out $1,000 and say, okay, I'm gonna go buy something? And then after that $1,000, can you put can you have enough money to put in your savings after your paycheck and go and splurge and buy something after you pay your rent?
There are people that can do that.
Yes.
No, that's my point. There are some people who can do that because they have money, but can we do that?
I'm saying black people. There are black people that can do that.
I said that. But
So what are you talking about?
We can't do that.
There are white people that can't do that. So I mean, what do you? I mean,
yeah. You can easily say that somewhere.
So what I'm saying,
the majority of white people.
No.
They have assets. They have stuff they own.
Man, I disagree with that.
When I say black people are broke, we don't own anything. That's what I'm saying. We don't own nothing. We don't own houses. We barely own.
I disagree, man.
We don't own like sometimes we can have a business, but we don't have patent. We don't have nothing that we can pass down to our kids. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you got a good job. So you got a good job right now. When you die, your kid gonna work at McDonald's.
Why? What?
That's my fucking point.
Damn it, man.
No, I'm saying like
he teaching his kids pretty well. He's just gonna tell him his kids gonna be working at McDonald's. I'm offended. I'm appalled. I don't even know a nigga named Paul.
I worked at McDonald's before, so I'm not gonna sit here and shit on McDonald's. But
I worked at Taco Bell before.
They don't make nothing.
I worked at Taco Bell for 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, huh?
I gave my 2 weeks notice on the second day.
My point is, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
You can be a doctor, make $100K a year, and if you don't know how to spend your money or even have financial, what do they call
stability?
No, not financial stability stuff.
Financial intelligence.
Yeah, financial intelligence. Not really a word, but that'll work. If you don't have any financial intelligence,
advisor.
No, it's okay. That financial intelligence works fine.
Okay.
But if you you're not financially literate,
financially
literate. That's what we call it. Okay.
Hey, whatever. When you're on the spot, it's hard to think of words. But you're not gonna spend your money wisely, and you're gonna try to live up to, you're gonna buy the expensive car, you're gonna buy the house, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy that. I'm just saying, but that's normally what happens. That's normally what happens.
If that's what you were taught, that's what you.
That's what most of us are taught, but you're not taught to say, okay, how do I get paid $5,000-$6,000 a month, right? Okay, let me live somewhere where I got 3 children. Let me get a house that we all can fit in or whatever, or let me get this duplex where we can live in one half, rent the other half to start out. Then we can build a capital for a year. Stay there for 2 years and build a capital for that 2 years. Let's buy another duplex. Let's buy this. Okay, we can invest in Chick-fil-A. It costs $10,000 to invest in a Chick-fil-A.
But does it not happen that way because people are living outside their means and trying to put on for other people?
But that's my point. That's the thing.
But if you don't know to do these things, like you say, if you weren't taught.
Which go back to the school system and being programmed by TV, the internet now. It's like it's all like a domino effect. It's all like a domino effect. So that's my point.
It should be a fine. Like if your phone on,
I'm fine, but that's
no. We on.
Oh, I thought you were talking something.
Yeah, we gonna find somebody because I know we supposed to have phones off.
No, I'm saying.
Corey, see
what you talking about? Everybody gotta do my phone off. Niggas be snitching on them. It's crazy.
Hold on, then you just started running bus over me a few minutes ago.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
You had to show some titties.
Whoa!
I'm talking about the thing.
What the what? Take the
what?
Dude leave
titty
the
on
what?
his head? Don't they call them titties now?
That was a fat
That's some millennial stuff.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't know about this.
You getting hit on your head, it's called a titty.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy boy.
Nice.
You need to be up on your titties.
Nice try.
But anyways, Let's get those titties off our mind and go back.
Ain't that wasn't never on my mind.
Titties always on my mind. But
all right. We don't want to beat this Killer Mike topic dead in the head,
But yeah, we ain't ready though, man. Honestly and truthfully, he's 100% correct. We are not ready. Like right now today, if the revolution would have started and we would have, what would we do? It's an L.
Yeah, we'd be.
It's an L waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Now, can we get ready in a time frame that would allow us to be able to do something? I'm sure we can if we unify.
I think that's why.
But will we unify?
I think that's why they're trying to ban the weapons. To be honest, you don't think so?
Will we unify?
Is that right?
And
you can't show me this right. Go ahead.
Will we unify? It's probably no.
I see.
Hey,
Holy smokes, Batman.
Y'all mind? I want to say this shit, but it's too much of this gay stuff being thrown around for like men can't do anything.
So we finna change the channel. Okay, we going to another channel,
change
y'all.
The channel. Whatever. But I feel like we get into a world where men can't do anything without being labeled gay.
Batman.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for one,
I hope I don't see no man doing the cucumber challenge.
Nah.
I just seen
I don't want to see. You seen that?
Yeah, Green. I mean, somebody just showed it to me.
No,
because I asked him. No, man. Well, come on. Well, this ain't that kind of podcast.
I mean, I'm looking at talent right now, but that's
this ain't that kind of podcast. This ain't that kind of podcast. I just seen it, so now I know what the cucumber challenge is.
That's crazy, right there. That's
interesting.
That's crazy. I think this talent should be wasted.
But cucumbers, it shouldn't be like, bro, cucumbers with paying bills around it. Be like, it's already paying bills ain't getting that like that.
That's a talent.
Let me ask y'all a question.
That's a talent.
Take that off. There.
I'm sorry, my apologies.
Take that off.
That's
I'm 27 now.
It don't take much right now. Ready to go on.
Since we done switched the channel.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question though.
Go ahead. I was gonna bring it, but go ahead.
You go ahead.
Because I can't
bring it in. Because this has got to be discussed.
Let's let Earth say it.
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
I don't know if this has to be discussed.
Close your eyes when you say it. Don't look at me.
Well, it ain't got to be discussed.
I'm looking directly at my laptop.
No, I'm honestly and truthfully, I've heard this.
So the question is, this is posed on one of our social medias, and I don't have Facebook, so it wasn't me.
Don't point at me.
And I'm not. I can point at anybody because they can't see us anyway.
Black.
They want to know is if a young lady licks on a young man's nipple, is that gay? Me personally, I say no, that's not gay. I don't think that's gay at all. If a woman is licking or whatever on your nipple, and that's what you like and that's what she likes, I don't think that's a problem.
I don't think it's gay at all.
I don't see the gay in that either.
So I feel like that's somebody trying to. I don't even know shame someone.
I saw a few young ladies saying, "Oh, if he let me do that, then I'm gonna kick his ass out or some shit like."
Kick him out.
Yeah, kick him out.
Why would you try to do that?
Or that nigga
it's
gay
like
or whatever.
Test?
I don't know. Like, why would you test? It's stupid. But I'm like licking on the nipple, so only girls can get their nipples licked. Like that's crazy.
I mean, it's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I've had it done.
Yeah, I've had it done. It's not something I look forward to, but it feels good.
Tickly feeling.
Yeah, this is different. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see the purpose.
Keep it, above the waist. I was keep it above the waist.
I mean, I try not to giggle too much.
Oh, you giggle?
I try not to giggle too much when it happens because it doesn't happen. I'm like, whoa.
I don't see the purpose.
I think it's something like it catch you off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
She lick your nipple. She might as well be licking your knee.
I mean your nipples more sensitive. You must got a fetish.
Sound like you like your nipple licked.
Oh, I mean,
I ain't really.
But G shit. As long as it's a young lady, man, do your thing, man.
Okay, so a dude doing is out the question. What if
hold on, so come on.
So what if your homeboy just playing like, hey,
that ain't playing.
Ain't no plan.
No, I'm saying what if you just playing like, hey, bro, look,
we fighting. I thought.
What if you just playing though?
Why your nipple even out for? Hold on,
that's like y'all hooping in the dude. That might start a fight.
A real one.
I think that might start a fight.
I'm saying though, what was the accident?
I hope it's not a brawl. What was the accident?
You can't be like, that's a joke. Like, and you playing basketball.
I'm gonna have to find something else to do. I don't want to hoop no more.
Hey, that's not. No, man. I mean, like I say, if it's, I'll put it like this: if it's consensual between two men that want that, there's a more power to you. But that's not what I want. I'm not into having another. But to each his own, man.
All right, so Honestly, I want Green to ask his next question because
What's
it's
the
like
question? Which one? Which
I ain't asking shit.
two things that you could absolutely
Oh, I thought we were going to the other one.
Yeah.
forgive your significant other for.
So
Say
it again. Say it again.
Two things that you could absolutely never forgive your significant other for.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll let y'all. I gotta think about this.
I would say off the top of my head, cheating for one. Well, I mean, cheating can be different
Hold
things.
on.
So I would say having
hold
sex
on.
with somebody.
Hold
Fuck it, cheating.
Hold on.
Anything.
I need a question. Hold on. I need a better understanding. When you say significant other, you mean girlfriend or wife?
boyfriend. Like if you're
Wife?
a girl, wife, significant other. If your significant other's a boyfriend at the time.
No. I'm
Is it
talking about
girlfriend?
what's the complexity of the relationship? Are y'all there?
Significant other. If it's your boyfriend, it's your
No,
boyfriend.
we
If
ain't.
your
We
wife, it's your wife.
talking about from my perspective though, because we ain't talking boyfriend. Is this your girlfriend? Is this your wife or girlfriend?
You be wife. Whatever.
Okay, so all right, now you. I'm thinking. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Now I can really think about.
But I don't want to just like put it in a box. I want to just say significant. That's why I say significant other.
But I'm saying you ask me. But if you ask me for my opinion, I can't tell you. I can only say from my perspective.
Okay, so what are two things you couldn't forgive your wife for?
I can't say that I can think of anything because I mean.
So you forgive everything?
I mean, if you married, now mind you, this is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If you married, and I mean, it should be to death do you part. It shouldn't be anything that could be done. I mean, other than death.
I think
somebody
you
kills
can
somebody,
forgive your wife, but
That's
you
not a
still
deal
don't
breaker.
fully forgive them inside. You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna tell me? But then you ask me my opinion though.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm saying, so what are something that still
I
will
can't
kind of
think of anything.
Okay, what are something that you can forgive them, but that'll still stay with you?
I mean, anything could stay with you, but I mean, let's say never forgive. That's.
Forgive, never forget.
I forgot we talking about Gandhi over here.
I'm not. No, what you mean? Hold on. I'm far from perfect. So for me to be like looking at my wife like, you did this,
Mm-hmm.
I can never forgive you. Like she's forgiven me for some dumb stuff I've done in our relationship.
But just because you don't forgive somebody, forgive them don't mean you have to leave them or stay with them. Like you just.
But
you
that's not
forgave
what the
them.
question said. Like there's some things that absolutely never forgive. So that's why
I
it's like,
cannot forgive you for someone still be with you.
yeah, but then why stay with somebody if you can't forgive them for something that they've
Because
done?
it's like just for one thing you don't forgive them for doesn't mean you have to leave them.
All right, that's your opinion.
So like,
Why would you
give me
stay
two
with
things.
him? Why stay with him if you're gonna be bitter?
Okay, so let me give you my two answers then.
Hold on, let's get Green answer.
Okay, give me. I was trying to.
No, go ahead. Give me your two, and then I'll
give
go.
me your two. Why I gotta go first?
Okay, because you say I'm finna give you my two. That's why I was saying go first.
Give me your two then.
I really can't think of two myself.
I was trying to twist that way.
No, I was gonna say like if she was directly responsible for the loss of one of my children or something to that nature, maybe.
But I don't think you'd be like I can't. But I'm sure it wouldn't be on like a purpose thing.
But that's what I'm saying. If it was purposely, then maybe. But other than that, I mean, life is life. You're gonna go through shit. You're gonna experience a lot of shit. So.
So I'm gonna give you my two.
You got a rider, stay with them.
I'm gonna give y'all my two, and I'm gonna give y'all two that I've heard from Facebook or whatever that was really good, actually, and I want y'all opinions on it.
Go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead.
So one of mine obviously is cheating. I couldn't forgive for that. So cheating is one. The second one would be I would say as a man making me like belittling me as a man. I can't forgive that. And when I say belittling me, it's like okay. Taking some of the stuff that I've told you in confidence and then using it against me in the fight. I'm sorry, I should have said that, but I kind of can't forgive that because now I'm kind of reluctant to open up to you.
Is that fight private or is that fight?
No, it don't matter.
Public?
It don't matter. Like some of those things are vulnerable. You know, when you tell your wife or whatever that's kind of it makes you vulnerable.
But at the same time, in the heat of the moment, people say some real harsh shit to
right, but I'm saying
that don't mean I want to break up with you.
But once those words are said, it's kind of hard to come back from it. Like you're never really the same after something like that, or cheating, or somebody cheating on you. Even if you with them, you're still never gonna be the same again.
You remind me a lot of me when I was younger.
Green, you were like 10 years older than me.
No, but
I mean, he said when he was younger.
But I'm saying I used to have that same kind of like. Say that. Let's go. I'm not saying I'm no super old ass dude. I'm just saying.
How do I mind you?
What do you mean?
So elaborate on that.
What you just said, like a lot of your feelings. I can remember myself having those feelings when I was younger.
What you mean?
You just said. I'm sorry. You said.
Hit below the belt.
Yeah, like somebody. You couldn't forgive for that, and I think that's a statement that, as a young man, you could make and not realize you ain't went through a lot of shit yet. So as you get a little bit older, you'll realize, man, that was kind of petty.
You don't think 27 is pretty old?
No.
No.
For us, yeah, it is. 27 is pretty old for us because a lot of us are, like I said, aren't supposed to make it to see 18 to 24, 21 in most cases. So yeah, for us, 27, you an OG in the hood.
What?
No, I was
27.
I would say
34.
Nowadays,
When motherfuckers dying 15, 16, 17 years old, 14, 13, 27, you done been there for a minute. So you doing something right, you on the right path. Whatever you got to do, bro, continue on your path. I'm just saying that a lot of shit I see, a lot of, like, I just recall being that way. And I know as you grow older, you're going to be looking back like a lot of that shit I was thinking about when I was 27, 25, it was petty.
Before I get into my next point, what you just said is really ridiculous. Not saying you say anything wrong.
Dude, that stuff's ridiculous. How you gonna ask the man for his opinion?
Wait, man.
Let me hear.
Oh my
the
goodness.
fact that we gotta say it's an achievement to make it to 27 as black men is ridiculous.
Oh, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like that's what I said. You gotta let somebody prison for like.
Hold on.
You like, oh,
I mean, think about it.
it's ridiculous. Who other race gotta go through that shit?
But I mean,
No other race has to.
Exactly.
Why not?
I mean, 22.
Yeah, but why not
That's
congratulate the dude for doing what he did? I
No,
mean,
I'm saying,
everybody
like-
don't make it.
No, but I understand. I feel what he's saying. I feel where he coming
I mean,
from.
Like that shouldn't even be an achievement for us. Like we should.
That shouldn't be that. Like white people, a white man, a honky ain't gonna look at that and be like, "Bitch, I come, I'm 27."
Yeah, like we got like, oh boy, I mean 27, boy. That shouldn't be a fucking
Golly
achievement.
G, I'm 27 today.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Honky
Like,
don't give a
hold on, how
shit.
they say it?
Golly G. 27
like, we
today.
fucking gotta have a
Honky don't give a shit.
plaque on the wall, make
You feel
it
me?
to 25. Like yeah, boy, I made that. Walk across that stage. That's street, boy. Like that's
You feel
crazy.
me? That's almost like a high school diploma type.
That's
shit.
crazy. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So not to get off topic. Well, so you got my two as far as another guy said he couldn't forgive a woman getting an abortion without telling him.
I don't know about that. Well, that's her choice though. So like, you might be trying to chop her for the summer or some shit like that. She might not even wanted that baby. So how can you tell her A, what to do with her body and B, when to do it with her body?
No, okay, that's what I said. I'm like, okay, well, for one, y'all might have had conversations before, and you probably said, man, I don't want no kids right now. Like I ain't trying to have no kids. So you doing something with her, and you get her pregnant. In her mind, y'all had this conversation without even directly having it. You know what I'm saying? So she said, okay.
She might think
She might
don't want no kids. I ain't gonna get stuck by
I ain't
myself.
gonna ask them and this and that.
Exactly.
And
That's tough, man. I feel
No,
this
but
conversation should be had regardless.
But I guess she said she just
But
did
like
it.
he just said, though, if y'all had that conversation in the beginning, like I ain't trying to have no
Yeah,
kids,
just like
I ain't
random
trying to have no
conversation.
kids.
Change our mind though. We
Huh?
change our
We do.
You right.
change our mind.
Right.
We might have said
We
that
keep it
at that moment,
because it's not they happen.
and then when it happened, yeah, your mind.
But at the same time, but think as a woman. I'm not trying to be funny, but think as a woman, you're already scared when you're pregnant because you don't know what's going to happen. Some women, your first pregnancy, you're nervous. You don't know you don't know how your parents gonna react to it. You don't know how your body gonna react. You don't know what the hell's gonna happen. So you crazy. But when you get pregnant, in her mind, she's not even gonna bring that shit up to you because y'all done had a conversation when you kind of indirectly said no, that you don't want no kids. So so if she get an abortion without telling you, it's almost like it's kind of messed up because she didn't give you the choice to say if you wanted one or not. But at the same time, it's her body. So
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell her what to do with
That's
her body.
tough,
But at the
though,
same
man.
time, it's like at the same time she gave you this responsibility by having a child. But then again, at the same time, you chose to lay down with her and have unprotected sex. If you have sex, there's a possibility of having a child, whether you have a condom or whatever. So if you have sex, sex is made to procreate.
Is that the only reason?
That's the only reason sex is why we have sex. That's
What?
that's how you're supposed to have sex.
Work out.
Huh? Sex is only made to procreate.
That's how you feel.
No,
Working
what
out.
you mean? That's
I mean,
if you look
sex is
up,
made to get better.
we have sexual organs to procreate. We don't have sex to feel good and to do this. You're supposed to have sex. You're supposed to have sex to procreate. That's it.
You don't feel good when you procreate.
It do feel good, but that's not what I'm saying. We made it like that. We made sex
Who
a
is
game.
we? What?
People, humans,
I disagree.
and I feel like black people make the most out of sex, and they do the most. I feel like we do the most.
Hold on. What?
We are the best at it.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? But
I need you to rewind.
This is my
Bring
opinion.
that funky track back.
This is my
Hold on.
opinion.
I know. I just want to make sure I'm understanding you. I just want to fully. You said that the only reason we have
We're
sex
supposed to have.
is to to have more babies, like to have babies. Is that that's what you're saying, right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
So you don't think? Now, mind you, I'm not saying you wrong.
So ain't no recreational sex.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't think you don't think it's made pleasurable so as to contain? Like, think about it. If when a woman has a baby, it is from my understanding, it can be very painful.
Right.
But for her wanting to do it again, it has to be something like, it ain't like you. All right, I have 3 babies. That means I had sex 3 times.
I'm not going based off of humans. I'm going based off of animal instincts. We all have animal instincts. Animals don't have sex for recreational purpose. They have sex to procreate.
No, man, I've seen animals. I mean, come on, I know you've seen
a lion. Have sex saying,
you've seen a lion.
Let me hold my nuts so I can keep going longer. Come on, man.
No. I'm talking about you seen a lion. He might pump for whole 27 seconds.
You're right.
But it wasn't all for procreation. He might have just needed to get that release, and he released in that lioness. There was no. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what was in his mind.
We've never seen a lion pull out saying, "I don't want to nut too fast, boy."
And go back about that. They ain't gotta go pay no rent.
Exactly. Think about that shit because he's beating every 30 seconds.
Exactly. Every time he ready. I mean, he's gonna take a minute.
They only have sex to procreate.
Hey, again, that's your opinion. I gotta do some homework. Matter of fact,
I'm gonna look at it. I watch this shit.
Okay.
And I go off of animals because humans, we already made up our free will. Like, we do what we want to do because we have the mental capability of doing that. So when animals have sex, you won't see them having sex and not nutting or trying to impress this lion.
All right, so why does a woman orgasm then if it's not for pleasure? Why does
every woman do orgasm?
I've never experienced that.
How you know?
I said that. I've never.
How you know? You think every woman that you had sex with was pleasure?
As far as I know.
As far as they told you.
I mean, that's all I could go by.
Exactly. We really don't know if you satisfy a woman.
I mean, that's all.
Some women are really good actors. You don't know.
Hey, they deserve an Oscar.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you could never see him like, well, I knew I did that.
So when that thing be leaking,
that's just her. Just because you hard, that means she did that.
Yeah.
No, you can just be impressed with just get hard easy.
These are the views of controversy.
Controversy.
I'm gonna start bringing my gloves for this guy because he's got the money again. I'm screwed. So all right, so we got that one. We got the nipple licking.
Hold on, my fault. I don't know if we done with that one. Hold on. I gotta.
Nipple licking.
I want to ask y'all about pegging, but I don't know if y'all ready for that.
I'm into it.
Ask the question.
I feel like y'all ain't mature enough for that conversation.
That's the question. That's the question.
It's plenty mature.
I mean, I think that's the question. I don't know how much further we can go into that question. Like,
no, I said, so if your girl, I'm not okay. Before, I'm not into the pegging. I'm not into anybody touching my ass. But I'm saying,
I don't like my cheeks touching.
Yeah, if your girl want to put her finger in your ass or whatever, or want to play with your ass, I don't think it's gay because it's a woman doing it.
It's gay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gay because a woman doing it. I'm not into this shit, but I don't think it's gay.
Licking nipples is where it should stop. Everything, that shit's gay, man.
Yeah, she can't lick your earlobe. You know what I'm saying? You had your ears? No, man. That's you know that. But no, I'm saying I don't think. So y'all think your woman, your wife, fuck it, your wife. If she said, let me just try. I think
she wouldn't say that shit to me. So
I said if she did,
she would.
Let's say you sleep and let's say you sleep and she
ain't no hypothetical, ain't no whatever.
She finger pops you right quick.
She already know what time it is.
Would you wake up saying I'm gay now?
That's the least of my concerns with my wife.
You never know. So you think your wife sticking her finger up your ass is gay?
Nah, because it won't happen.
Why you smiling so much?
Because bro, I'm making sure I word my questions properly, word my answers properly.
What you think, Herb?
I mean,
it's gay.
I don't think.
Is your asshole?
I'm not gonna say it's gay, but I can't see nothing off limits for me.
Is it gay though?
Is it gay? I mean, there are those who like it. So I mean,
I'm
gonna say if it's a woman doing it, you could hold on.
Let me see Herb. He's smiling real hard right
now. No, I think people who know me can tell when I'm smiling and when I'm dead serious right now.
They can't see you.
I mean, that's cool. That's why I say people who know me, and people that's listening, they'll get to know me soon. And we're gonna have visuals up soon. As soon as Corey handles some other stuff that we need to take care of first.
That's it.
But of course. But to answer your question, if a woman is doing it and that's something that they want to do, to each his own. I don't think it's gay if it's a finger. But you asked me prior to us starting the podcast today, was if the pegging. Now pegging, I thought pegging
I
was
thought
an
pegging was the
actual.
fingers, too.
I thought pegging was an actual like something else, like a different
Like an
material,
object or
some kind of object. Yeah, some kind of
I
object
thought
that they
pegging was
put.
the finger.
Now I don't know. I'm not into that, so I really don't know. I listen to other podcasts, Lip Service with Angela Yee, and I could have sworn that was like some kind of object that they put, like women put in the butt. So I ain't really into that.
That's
Because I thought, pegging sound like
women
plug.
put it.
Guys plug the girl. So I thought it was like pegging.
I ain't into
That's
that.
plugging for women.
Plugging. They got plugging and plugging. I don't know.
I know that the women use the anal plug or whatever the case.
No,
may be,
plugging.
but
Like
pegging-
guys, we use your thumb when you plug it.
What? That's the thing?
Damn, yeah. What's up with y'all
Plug
dudes?
it what?
Bro, no, listen. That
That's
ain't
some
millennial shit. Y'all some
Yeah,
experimental.
bro.
Y'all some experimental motherfuckers. Boy,
I mean, y'all know nothing,
Where you putting your thumb at? Who you plugging?
What you mean? You plug? Is this
Huh?
got a podcast?
You plug
You
your
brought,
thumb?
bro, you brought it
Nah,
up.
you think-
I mean,
if you on that future, yeah.
plugging
I'm on
is
the
when
future.
you take your thumb and you
I ran off on the plug twice.
when you look at it that
I'm gonna put my thumb in the.
yeah, that's the but
I'm with
plug-
that,
you-
okay.
plug- yeah, the thumb you don't go too far, but you kind of just plug it.
That's on a woman, though.
Yeah, the woman.
That's different. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah,
you ain't specify who you was talking about.
Yeah, you didn't say that. You just was asking if a dude did that. Would that
And
be
we
gay?
just went straight to the
Yeah,
next conversation.
yeah, so I ain't know. You didn't do
There wasn't
it.
no period, no
Yeah, you
comma,
didn't stop
no
and say
pause.
none and switched it up.
So you feel me?
Oh wow, I hope I don't get misinterpreted. Like, that nigga cord like plugging.
That's how I took it.
Cord like
That's how I took
No, I was
it.
talking about. I said the way that switch. I said, yeah, guys call it plugging when we do that to a girl. So I guess I thought they call it what's the shit, pegging. I thought like we call it plugging. I thought they call it pegging with their fingers. That's why I thought it was with the fingers.
Well, I don't know. I was saying that I know women use the anal plug.
Yeah, but what got me
I don't
was
know
a deal.
what's the
Okay, so
difference between pegging and
is it
plugging.
gay that they're using a dildo? Because being that it's a form of a dick, like is it
It's gay for who?
like for a guy to be getting the hit from a dildo? I think that part is gay.
Hold on. If a woman is hitting a dude with a dildo,
Yeah, I think that's gay.
yeah, that's gay.
What's
Because
different?
it's a dick,
That's
though.
gay,
Right?
bro. That's a
What's
dick.
different than the finger?
That's a
Because it's her
dingling, bro.
finger.
It's the same shit.
That's a dingling, though, bro. I don't know.
It's an extension of her hand.
No, ain't no
The same
shit
finger.
right
She was using the
now.
finger
That
to
shit was
open your
molded
ass
from
up for
somebody.
that.
That shit was molded from somebody else's penis.
She was using your finger to open your ass up for the dude.
I mean, like I said, that shit ain't for me. Never will be. But I mean, I would like for people like to kind of like get rid of that everything a guy do that just ain't involved with him. Whatever it's gay. Like for the most part, if you're doing something with a woman, it's not gay. If you're doing something with a woman, it's not gay. Now I think it makes you nasty.
I mean, but
Freaky,
hold on. What
whatever,
you mean?
but-
What? Hold on. Like what Green said earlier, though. What you do on your own behind closed doors, that's
Nobody
them.
need to know.
That's them. So
Keep that
why
shit
you
to
gonna say it?
yourself.
No, only reason I'm saying that because you said it's nasty.
It is.
But if that's what they doing,
But
let
what
them
man
do
air
what they do.
themselves out? What? Okay, this a lot of women use that as weapons, right? Like they're like, it ain't gay, I'm doing it. And then as soon as you get the man, oh, dick in the booty ass nigga, and they just air you out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But so they
If a woman say that if she putting you out there like that, then yeah, she trying to make it seem like it was
Right.
gay.
But they'll sit there and
trying to
tell-
expose you.
right, but they'll sit there and tell you it ain't gay, or I want to make you feel good, this and this and that.
Yeah, but
That's
as a
what they
man,
gonna
you
tell
gotta
you
know
to get
what
it done to you,
feel.
but you gotta know what you like and what you don't like.
But I'm just saying, but
if that ain't some shit you
but
like,
they use
then
that as a weapon.
use what as a weapon?
Like they'll
Ain't
say,
gonna be no weapon if you don't like that shit. It's only gonna be a weapon if you like it.
well, I'm just saying. Oh, let's say you tried it once, you let her do it once or whatever.
It's a weapon. You tried it. You like
If
it.
she bring it back up now and be like, you liked it when I did
Exactly.
it.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You can't say shit wrong to her. That tell
What you
everybody I did
mean?
it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I tried it.
Huh?
I'm saying that's what you'd say. I tried it.
I
Like,
mean, if you a man and you secure with yourself, that's what you wanted to do.
I mean,
why be ashamed of what you wanted to do?
But that was it.
That just ain't no shit I'm interested
Put it like
in.
this: you tried it. Now you know either you like it or you didn't. If you didn't like it, what you? Yeah, I tried it. That wasn't for me. You could try to make me feel some type of way, but I don't feel no type of way. I tried it, and it ain't for me. Now, if it's for you and you want it all the time, and she bring it up, then you really can't really say too much about it.
All
In
right.
my opinion,
I think it emasculates you.
how though?
Hey, I definitely think it does.
All right, well, you talking about emasculation. I guess we'll go to the next topic. Because, is it okay to be a house husband?
Didn't we already touch on this a little bit though?
Nah, it was a little different about what was being a man.
I'm asking the question that we had on Facebook.
Yeah,
to
this is
kind of
something
really
that popped up
voice
on
our
Facebook.
opinions. What we was
But I'm
talking
saying
about.
we already touched on.
What you
know,
think? What you think?
I don't see a problem with
I
it
think
being a house
different
husband.
about being, I think when we said it before, it's about being unemployed though. This is like voluntarily being
Yeah,
a house
voluntarily
husband.
being a house husband.
Yeah.
So what do you? Okay, what do you? When you think of house husband, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about house
Taking
husband?
care of kids, taking care of your house, cook, clean.
That's it.
I mean, I say everything. I say everything is
That involves the house.
Yeah.
Everything in that.
That
As
is
a
all-
man,
It's
you
just
still
not working.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
it.
working.
Well, why you
Had a
can't be
regular
working?
job.
Why you can't be working if you're a house husband?
Why can't you be working if you're a house husband?
Yeah. Why do you feel like being a husband
Isn't
That's
that
a
the
good question.
job?
Is that
Isn't
the-
that the job?
That's the point I was trying to make. That's a fucking job. That's more than work.
That is a job.
'Cause you're doing like 10 jobs.
But that's what I was saying about being. That's the same thing as being a full-time house mother, a house husband.
It's the same thing.
It never quits. It's a 24/7 job.
24/7, right?
It's 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
But also,
Because you're always home with the kid. If you have kids, you're always home with them.
mhm.
Because one of them gonna always be home, or you're gonna have to go get one from school, or you're gonna have to go take one here, take one there,
Mhm.
whatever the case may be. So you're always running around doing that. You gotta have dinner ready. You gotta have the house a certain way by a certain time.
so does that emasculate you though?
How does that emasculate
you? I'm asking.
No, I don't feel that you're
You take care of
emasculated.
your family.
But some guys feel like if they,
So what?
if they not the
After
one
I
working.
vacuum the floor, I gotta go outside and change the carburetor to feel like a man.
But I'm saying that I feel like if you're a house husband other than a housewife, I feel like a house husband can do more because some guys are inclined to fix things around the house. You have the time to fix them now, and you can go out there and fix
I'm pretty.
the
Yeah,
carburetor.
I'm handy.
That's
Like,
what I'm
I don't do
saying.
that shit. I do everything around my crib. I
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
try to
So if
call
you're a
nobody.
house husband,
if I can get it done, I try to get it
People
done.
think that you're a house husband when you got this damn apron on and you know.
But I do that at work
that's-
for
no,
40.
like,
I do
when
that at
people-
work 40 though. So,
But no, we're not talking about working for. We're talking about you wake up, goddamn it, you get breakfast ready.
But hold on. I think the perception of, because I want to say our generation, but I know for Green and myself, we were taught by, I would say, by our grandmothers or mothers or whomever,
get your ass out and get it.
get out there and do whatever is necessary. Like I was taught how to cook. I was taught how to clean. I was taught how to do
Taught
all
that
the
I was told
domestics. So whenever
I shouldn't have to depend on a woman
exactly,
to do that for
right.
me.
So when it comes time to it, if my wife isn't doing it,
Mhm.
I don't have no problem just jumping out and take. All right, if the dishes need to be washed, let me wash the dishes. If the bathroom need to be clean, all right, let me take it. Wash my, wash. You don't need somebody else to do it. So why, if we work or not, that stuff is able to be done. And that's how I want to teach my boys too. It's not like you need somebody else. So rather being a house husband or not, doing all those things, that shouldn't be an issue. Because that doesn't seem like that's you saying me emasculated by doing those things or cooking. That shit, don't you eat?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's something you want to eat, you gonna wait for somebody else to cook it, or you just gonna go in the kitchen and cook it for
But
yourself?
you got to think, most men who wasn't taught how to cook and clean, like I've heard, like a lot of Haitian men can't cook, can't clean. Like a lot of, I ain't gonna say Haitian men, but a lot of them can't. A lot of American men, they don't get taught that. So it's like they need a wife to do that. So they couldn't be a house husband. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to each, like I say, I was taught that way. So
I was taught that way too.
So I can't say that if all right, put it like this, we're talking about house husband. If I was, that's not my intention to be. But if ever my wife was, because my wife has presented that to me a bunch of times, I always shoot it down because I don't want to just be just that. Like I feel like I could do that and more. Like I don't want to just be a house husband because she's like, you are good at this. I was like, okay, I'll be good at that, but let me look into some other ventures that I would like to be good at. Like I don't want to just be restricted to just say I'm a house husband.
So let me ask you a question: if you really wanted to start your t-shirt business or whatever, why wouldn't you stop working and allow more time for your business venture to where she's paying? She has a pretty good job. Let's say she has a very good job, paying job, but a bad schedule.
Mm.
So you got this bad schedule, but you're good paying money. So instead of having your grandma or the grandmother or great grandmother watch your children, why not stay home and watch your kids? Because your wife has this really good job and she making enough to pay the bills and still have money towards the savings and this and that, to where you can raise your own kids instead of having them in daycare. After daycare, they go to the grandma's house where you guys are not raising the kids.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
So instead of having somebody just raise your kids, your wife make this much amount of money to where you don't need to
If
work.
that's the case, you can homeschool your kids. You can
Exactly. So I'm saying like it's
spend more
other
time
options.
with
It's not, and I feel like it's people think about life as just making money. It's more life than just making money, and there's more to marriage than just saying I do. By that means marriage
People
is
think
a
of life
partnership.
as just making money because these bills don't stop.
It ain't about the bills. I feel like it's society.
Society
ain't
give you the bills.
bills.
No, I'm not talking about
What
society.
you
I'm talking about society having an opinion about what's going on in your household.
Oh,
And I feel like
okay.
people are more worried about what they gonna say, quote unquote, opposed to what works for your household. If your wife making twice as much as you're making, and
But
you
see,
don't
that's
need to work,
That's still
I think that's
case
a
by
new
case
age
thing.
still
Like,
because we were
That's
raised
my
like
point.
when you whatever happened in my house, stay in my house. You don't go run your mouth outside of
but
my house.
now,
Yeah,
but
but
you
think
going back
about
to
it.
how you was raised. You can't go back to how you was raised.
Yeah, but if
I feel like how you was raised was wrong.
But again, if
All of us.
you home, you home. If you
I
take
feel
care of your
you
family, you
still
take care of your family.
Huh? No, I feel like how we was raised was wrong because not to say that your parents did something. My parents, I feel like they was taught wrong because I feel
But
like
what's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong with what you?
We were only so far removed
we were
from
only taught how.
slavery.
That's my point. We were only taught how to survive. So a lot of the things that shouldn't have been taught to us were taught to us. Don't accept these. What's the word?
Honkies.
Don't accept these.
Honkies.
So when you getting raised like that, it's like you're getting raised in a bubble. Don't go outside of this. Don't you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I mean,
limited.
but I can't say that because everything my old girl told me or my old boy told me, I see. Don't try these honkies because they'll lay your ass down before you reach 21. I see kids, little black kids out here getting laid down, getting murdered before they reach 18, 20, 14, 15 years old. So it's not like they lied to you. You see Emmett Till. You see the Emmett Till stories. You see the who else? Give me one. But you see the stories. You see the justification of what they were telling you, that if you don't stay out of your cracker face and they feel it's still motherfuckers getting hung. Black men are still getting hung in these South countries right now in this 2019.
Shit, we in the South.
But that's what I'm saying. So this shit is still happening, bro. It ain't like it's something that's
Ain't nothing changed.
exactly.
Ain't nothing changed.
When you can see a picture from 1955 of a black man running from a dog on the Time magazine, and you can see that same picture in 2017 or 18, I think it was, where it was like the exact same image of a black man running from a police dog or something.
Very similar. Ain't much
History
change.
repeating itself, bro, because we accept it as a people. We don't fight back. We fight back with protests. We protest for a day. We protest for a week. We mad for a month.
And something else come around.
We right back in. Soon as we mad for a month, but soon as Walmart roll they shit back, soon as Target roll some prices back, then we right back in their stores, right back. They right back in our pockets. Ain't shit changed.
I feel like we're not organized. So only
What's
way
that?
that
How
we
do
know
you
how to
organize?
fight.
How do you organize?
Well,
Because we don't want to just be talking problems.
Before I say
What's
that,
the issue, though?
before I say that, I feel like only way we know how to fight back is with our fists, which doesn't work.
That ain't gonna get you nowhere.
So you say how to be organized? We organize by, I would say, there has to be a leader. There has to be a leader. There has to be somebody who can speak for the people. For one, there has to be somebody who can talk to. I feel like we don't have a union behind us.
Hold on. I just want
You saying a leader speak
but
for the people.
everybody want to be the
First
leader.
off,
Nobody want to follow.
Everybody want to be the leader. First off, we got to be able to get all the people together in one place to be talked to decide upon who should be the leader.
Anybody ain't gonna agree on that because I feel like this. I feel like this.
And it's
all right,
not even
and everybody
like,
separated again.
It's not even I feel like it. I got this to do. I got that to do. I got to be here. I got to be there. I can't make the time.
Well, that's with life though. That they got us so busy trying to live that we can't even focus on other stuff.
If you want it, you make the time for it.
Right. Like, why do we gotta pay rent? Why could we just build houses and you know what I'm saying, build our own?
Bro,
house or
you
whatever?
can't.
No, I'm saying no. You can't.
Why you can't?
You paying taxes on that shit too, unless you live on a fucking Indian.
Listen, you said you can't. You can. But there are other obstacles you gotta go through.
No,
let's not act like you can't.
I'm saying let's take out. Why do we have to pay taxes? Why do we have to pay rent?
This is society.
Ask Donald Trump because he ain't paying shit.
No, I'm saying
this society we live in.
He don't pay a motherfucker.
Well, that's because when you making money, you pay way less in taxes. The middle class pay the most taxes for one.
Ain't no
middle class and poor.
Which is the dumb shit of them trying to get rid of the middle class. And
exactly.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
They're trying to get rid of the middle class.
America is made by the middle class. Without the middle class, America wouldn't be what the fuck it is right
They
now.
want the poor and they want it poor and middle and
Well, it's more
upper
poor
class.
All the
and
Republicans
middle
want
class.
that shit.
It's more poor and middle class than it is rich.
Yeah, but the middle class has it the worst to me. The middle because you don't get any benefits, you don't get any help for like you don't get no food
You're
stamps.
struggling to make it.
Right, you don't get food stamps, you don't get
Like,
welfare, you don't
stay
get none of
right
that
there,
shit. You got to pay all your bills yourself. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
So I'm saying like, why couldn't we just live how some people live in Africa, where we have our huts, we have our whatever we
Huts.
built. You know what I mean?
Everybody in Africa gonna
I mean,
live
I'm
in
calling
huts.
it a
man.
hut. I'm calling.
Right,
I said,
yeah.
let me see.
Everybody in
I
Africa
said,
gonna
why
live in
couldn't
huts.
we
Cheese
build
on the
our-
beach.
Why couldn't we have? Hey, we can build our stuff right here. We can do this. We can grow this. Why couldn't the world be like that?
Might
Instead
be
of
a cleaner
colonize
way of
the world?
living. Might be a better way of living because then you
That's
have to
what I'm saying,
depend on each
who
other.
made this shit up? The fact where when you get this house, you pay this house up, but every year you still gotta pay taxes on this house. It ain't yours. It's like it ain't yours.
Government.
It still ain't yours. You can pay on this house for 30 years, but you still gotta pay taxes on
Government.
it every year
Every
till
year.
you die. And
Every
you
year.
can have this house for 30 years, and after
Pay it off
35
for 30
years,
years and still be paying taxes 30 years later.
and after 30, you always gonna pay taxes because you paying taxes for the land.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. Like
Get them Trump lawyers.
you still can lose your fucking house after 30 years.
that's true.
And after you done paid it off, and then somebody buy your house for $500 or fuck it for $3,000, they done bought your house because you got back taxes.
I done seen that happen.
They done put a tax in your
Exactly
house. A
right.
motherfucker buy your house that you paid $1 million for because the house cost $300,000, but you don't finance the shit, so you paying them $1 million to pay the shit off. So and somebody done bought your fucking house for $3,000. Now you in an apartment again.
I done seen that happen
At,
more than
60, at
once.
70 years old, you're in an apartment now.
Renting. Throwing money into the system.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like the way this shit is.
That's how they want it, bro. They want you in they want you in it's an endless money grub. And they want you in it. They want you in it because as long as you in it, they ain't losing no money.
Hey, and before we go, let me.
Hold on, we
I
ain't
want,
finished.
no, okay. I want Green's. No, I'm saying before we even,
Oh.
I want Green's opinion on that. The Little Mermaid,
Oh man.
the black girl Ariel. They want her to play a mermaid.
So
Good.
I hear these honkies are upset because we got a black Little Mermaid coming out, and I just want to say, ha 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 ha. What you
Check out this
mad? What you mad about? I mean,
Got another one.
what's going on? What you mad about, really and truly though?
They have some things saying. I want to give you all your gas, so I want you to say it. They saying they got a petition saying make Little Mermaid white again.
Yeah, I
Think
saw
about
that. It was like I think it was like 5,000
Yeah.
signatures.
Make
I think
her
it was
white
like
again.
4,000 already.
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 So if they get the 5,000, they supposed to make her white again.
Nah.
Is that really supposed
Nah.
to? So then what the fuck they doing? They wasting their time. Sit your dumb ass down, honky.
Right. Listen.
Honkies fear
It's
change
all
so
the
much,
stuff-
and every time you change something, they want to petition but when they petition, they get heard though. When we petition and protest, it fall on deaf ears.
And like they're really mad about her having like I guess dreadlocks. She got natural dreadlocks or whatever. But as far as I know, I think it's like a screenplay, ain't it? It's like a play or something like that. It's not even
It's
like a
supposed to
movie.
be the movie. It's gonna be a motion
It's a
picture.
remake.
Yeah, it's gonna be the motion
Oh,
picture.
yeah, it's a
So like they
remake.
redoing Lion King, the
Oh, it's
animated.
gonna be like a real movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be the motion picture
Oh,
of
okay.
Little.
I know that.
That's
Yeah,
what it's gonna be.
I thought-
As far as I know. Now, if
That's
I'm
good.
wrong, please
That's
correct me. But as far as I know, it's supposed to be a motion picture of the Little Mermaid.
But I also get into this feeling where I feel like they just doing stuff to appease us. I feel like they be doing stuff to appease. Like they'll put a black mermaid because they know that we're gonna go and watch the movie. Like the Black Panther, how that was a big thing.
That's why Will Smith was Aladdin.
Right. So
The
they want
turnout for Aladdin happened to be actually very
us to
good.
spend our money.
Because we're the biggest consumers, and
And
they know
they
if they put some. They saw what happened with Black Panther.
You heard what he said? The
Who?
biggest consumers.
I've been saying
We
that. Though.
got money.
They saw what
We
happened with
just
Black
don't
Panther.
invest it. We don't
We
spend it.
have
spend
money.
our
We just don't spend it wisely.
We spend our
We spend it
money.
on nonsense. We spend it on just the
Okay,
shit
we
we
got
don't
money,
need
but
more
we
than
have
we do
no
the
wealth.
shit we need.
We got money, no wealth.
My point is, we got money. We can't say we broke. We not broke. We just don't put our money in places where
We do.
we can turn our money into wealth. All right, so we got a new segment. At Green got a new segment. I'm not even going. First off, before I even say it, I want to give credit to what credit is due because it's a suggestion given by the homie at the job, Gary. Gary with the iced coffee.
Not Gary.
No. Gary with the iced coffee.
He wanted this section.
Yeah, he told me. He said, listen, man, I like the podcast. Only one thing I think is missing, and I think Green will be the perfect person to deliver it. So we got a new segment for L.Greene. It's called the Saltine of the Week.
And when we say saltine, yes, we is talking cracker. You honky mud sucker.
So Saltine of the Week goes to...
This week, saltine of the week goes to the white man, and I'm sorry, let me get the story for y'all. I'm trying to get it up. But he's apparently this honky shot a teenager, a little black teen, because he was listening to rap music. He says he walked by the car, the teen was listening to music in the car, and I'm sorry, he didn't shoot him, he stabbed him with a pocket knife because rap music makes him feel fear for his life, and he was protecting his community.
Yeah.
What?
So this is why this saltine honky stabbed this little black dude.
Hold
Teenager.
on. Bro, say that shit again? I heard you say it, but I gotta hear it again.
This dude stabbed this teenage boy, little black boy, sitting in the car listening to rap music because he feels that rap music is a threat to him and the community. And he feels like he was protecting the community by stabbing the victim with his pocket knife. After he had just did a 13-month bid.
Yeah.
So he probably shouldn't have been out anyway amongst. But yeah, he gets to walk around free. To not be out. I'm doubting he was out any time. And this is the decision he made to take a young black man's life because he was sitting in his car listening to hip hop music.
Yeah.
So rap music can make you scared?
If you get to stand your ground, anything can make you scared. Think about it. That's why it's called stand your ground. So if you get to stand your ground and you're a honky and I yell at you, you feel fear for your life.
So he got out.
No, he's locked up right now, whatever the case may be.
He was doing it,
but he did a 13-month bid, jumped out of jail, and this is the first thing he decided to do when he get out of jail. Let's go kill a little black guy.
I feel like that was an agenda.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he was trying to.
Yeah, like he was saying,
had an agenda.
Like, I'm gonna stab the first nigga I see. And when he got arrested, he just threw that story in there, like to make it sound like he was scared for his life. You know what I'm saying?
But no, he never said he was scared for his life. He said he was listening to hip hop music in the car. Hip hop music makes him afraid for himself and the community. So he felt like. I'm just telling you.
That's what the quote says.
That's
what the quote says.
So you go past calling the police. I mean, it's all ridiculous. But I'm saying you go past saying, "Hey, can you turn down this community?"
I got it right. Trust me. I was looking for
this community is we don't like loud music, which is understandable. If he was playing that loud. Second, hey, can you turn it down? Third, call the police. Which is all outrageous, but
and his name is Michael Paul Adams. This is the honky name, the saltine of the week.
Adams. That's crazy.
Michael Paul Adams, 27 years old, I believe he is. Took a teenager's life because he was listening to hip hop music in the car.
And how old was the teenager?
17.
And remember how you said it's an achievement to make it to a certain age? How we go back, like, look, that's crazy. You get killed over music.
He ain't make it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. How being 25 or 27 is an achievement.
It's an achievement in the hood, bro.
You get killed for playing music.
He said
he wasn't bothering nobody.
He wasn't bothering. He was listening to the music.
You was sitting in your mama car or in your freshly owned car, whatever the case might be. Your new car, you graduated from high school 17.
I'm gonna read the quote that he gave the police. It says, Adam told the police rap music makes him feel unsafe because he had been attacked by people who listened to rap music in the past.
So you trying to say PTSD or some shit like that?
No, he's trying to say that anybody that listens to rap music will attack him, so he wanted to attack them.
No, he's trying to play crazy like PTSD or some shit like that. That's crazy.
He also said people who listen to rap music are threats to him and the community. That's Green said.
Is he letting that story fly though?
What you mean? Listen, this just happened.
I want to know everything. That's
we can't really judge on anything until we see what happens going forward as far as him doing jail time or him getting out. But if he's out on this, which I'm sure he probably will.
They giving that black girl who licked the ice cream. They give her a felony. They trying to give her a felony.
They trying to, but she's a minor, so they definitely trying.
But granted,
didn't Ariana Grande do that shit first though?
I don't know who did it.
That's for Ariana Grande. I heard she did some shit like that first when she went into the store and was licking on the ice cream, and then that's life imitating art, of course.
But that's Ariana Grande though. No, I'm just playing.
No, I understand what but that's the real feeling though.
Huh?
If this is true and she did it first, then that's the real fucking feeling because I didn't see no charges coming up against her for this shit.
If she did, but if she did it and bought it, that's different.
No, she did it and put it back.
Yeah,
apparently she did the same thing.
Put it back.
She did the same shit as the little black girl. She took the ice cream, licked the ice cream, put the ice cream back
Nothing
and
happened
took
to
off.
Ariana Grande.
But she probably
You
bought
didn't even
it.
hear about this
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
right?
Like she probably bought it. And
She probably bought it. But I don't know. I can't talk about that because I don't know nothing about
I
that.
didn't hear
Yeah,
about
I ain't see it either.
But
I
at the
just
same
heard.
time,
That's
is that
hearsay.
worth a felony though? I think it's nasty. I think it should be other stuff.
Hold on. I don't have the
I
story in
think
front of me.
Bluebell
They
should put a damn skin across the top of their ice
They
cream.
don't?
Apparently not.
Nah,
If you
so
can go in there and
Bluebell,
make that bit like that.
as soon as you open Bluebell, it's the ice cream.
Well, Bluebell.
You're talking from the fat vegan. I know.
Bluebell about to get this shit recalled.
They was already under recall. What, last year, 2 years ago, or whatever.
Yeah.
I ain't buying
They had
Bluebell.
shut- they had
I ain't buying
shut all
it.
the way down.
That's crazy.
They got shut all the way down back
so-
then because they had some kind of.
Now, motherfucker,
sickness.
just go in and lick your ice cream, but your sales finna fall again. Cause bitch, don't know about it. Nobody know who licking their ice cream. Better put a skin off of my shit, baby.
That's true. But which goes to, I guess you should grow your own shit. Learn how to make your own stuff. That's the only way you can fucking. But I'm
So
saying,
controversy
felony,
say he gonna make ice cream from scratch.
well, I'm already making my perfume cologne. I'm already making. I know I make blue cheese my own. I make anything that I love eating. I make it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of me buying a whole bunch of Caesar dressing and blue cheese from other companies, I make it myself. If I love it, I make it myself.
That's what's up.
I find out how to do it and I make it.
You should start a weekend seminar showing other people how to do the same
I actually
shit.
want to tell you guys and anybody who's listening, certain stores that you pass, you see for rent for sale, and you have merchandise. Get with a few other. This one right there on Bailey, and Commercial.
Mm-hmm.
It's a store for rent right there. So if you have merchandise, maybe you can go in with 3 other guys, and you guys can,
Open that store.
yeah, open that store up.
That's a good idea. That's definitely a good
'Cause
business.
I have merchandise. You have merchandise. Free black girls. She have merchandise. Green has merchandise. So let's say we want to go in on this store, pay the lease the rent every month, and
My
And open our
merchandise will have
stores.
to be under the table.
huh? Yeah, woof. You already with the shit. But I'm saying like that's something that we can do. Like you know what I'm saying. Like we can get a store and then we can
Ain't wrong
name
with it, baby.
black owned or whatever. Like
Ooh, I like it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
already like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then everything in there, you go in there, it don't have to be like a genre store. Everything's in that damn store. Whether you want to buy whatever it is, everything's in there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about now. I just got to see how much this stuff costs, which is why my next career move is going to fund my endeavors. So my whole point of life right now is to make enough money to support my dreams. So if I'm making X amount of dollars, my bills are paid, I got some of my savings, and the rest is going towards investing in my endeavors. So I will have the money to do what I'm talking about. So
Michael Paul Adams, you dry pasty honky, you are the saltine of the week.
thank you.
The first one, it won't be the last.
Won't be the last. That's that. Yeah, that's what I'm
Saltine
say.
cracker of the week. I'm gonna give it to you.
Shout out to Gary with the iced coffee
Gary,
for that.
I like
suggestion.
that, man.
And just so y'all know, Gary with the iced coffee is a cool Caucasian dude.
Yes, he
That
is.
is a faithful listen to the podcast. So anybody that's saying that this is only for black people, I mean, we are catered
It's only
to.
for black. This only the truth.
This is
So if you
catered
wanna
to,
hear the truth,
but
come
it's
get it.
open for anybody. If anybody want to hear
Whoever
it.
want the truth.
And mind you, this is our point. This is our opinion. We ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings or anything like that. But what we do want to do, like I said, we want to promote the black community in a positive and effective way. Maybe make you laugh. Maybe incite you on some things that y'all didn't know. But yeah, that's our basis of this, and promote black business.
These are perfectly opinionated truths.
I like that. I disagree, but okay. But we're gonna wrap this thing up right here. I'm gonna shout out a couple businesses real well, probably 1 or 2. Unless the gents got something else. September Lassane what? September has Lassane a brand, Ake Bouillon, 1921. The check her out on Instagram. Ake Bouillon 1921 on Instagram. Check out her Instagram and see.
I mean, you taking a long time to do this. So what I would say is, well, Green, you got some rough ass hands, but
My fault. We have that's another reason it's good y'all don't have the visuals to see what just happened. But
Jesus Christ. Start a fight with them niggas.
So
I like to hear you, cookie boy.
I'm just saying, man. Girls like soft hands. You got them.
girls like working man's hands.
You got them wall smackers.
So, but I don't want to butcher this up, so I'm gonna spell it. At AKALKEBULAN 1921 on IG. Check out the page. She got some nice merchandise, some nice shirts, some nice things. If you follow us, if you've seen our post from Support Saturdays, she was my selection for Support Saturday this past week on Facebook and on our Instagram. She has some Black Wall Street t-shirts and Invest in Women t-shirts. I like what she's doing and definitely want to invest in women and promote this business. Also, Corey C., you got anything?
No, man, I'm good.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. L.Greene had to depart because we're all busy young men that's working on everything. We're trying to keep our family as our center and priority of our life. So he had to dash out, but he wanted to make sure we were here. Also, I can't forget. I almost forgot. I want to make sure I put this on here. Yesterday we were late. We usually record on Sunday. I'll take blame for not being able to record on Sunday. Yesterday was my anniversary with my wife of 12 years. So I did not want to record. I wanted to try to spend as much time with her as I could. So we were a little late today, and it's on me this week for us not getting the podcast out on time. So I want to give a happy anniversary to my wife of 12 years for putting up with me for so long. I know I'm a handful, and she definitely knows how to handle me, and I appreciate her. I love her and everything that she's done, she's doing, and what she's going to continue to do. All right. Promoting that black love. Send us those videos, those pictures, so we could put that on our Facebook page. And if you got any suggestions or any comments, any feedback, you got our social media on Facebook, Channel Black, on Instagram, Channel Black Podcast, on Twitter, at Channel_Podcast, and our email is the Channel Black Podcast at yahoo.com. If you like us, if you love us, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to listen, view, tell somebody else, and comment. We like when y'all engage. We got some people engaging on us on our Facebook page via controversy, and we got some nice comments on our Instagram as well. So if you like what we talking about, if you don't like what we talking about, tell us. We want to hear about it. If you got any topic suggestions, hit us up. All right, that's all we got for this week. It's a little longer, but it might change from time to time. So hope y'all liked it. If not, we want to hear from you. We out.